This portion of New Day Northwest is sponsored by SkinnySeattle.com.
So there are lots of different ways to go about trying to lose weight. One of the best ways is to be armed with some specific information about your own unique body composition. Here to explain is Dr. Timothy Pana from Skinny Seattle and his client Rachel Spiegelberg. It's good to have you both here. Thank you. Doctor, let's talk about Skinny Seattle and what makes it unique.
Okay, it's a great question. There's a lot of things that we like to think make us unique, but probably the most notable one is our guarantee. We have so much confidence in our program because of the tremendous track record of success that we actually guarantee our clients are going to lose between 20 and 40 pounds in just 40 days. Now, I understand it's very likely that many people hearing that are going to be fairly skeptical, and with good reason. They've tried so many things, and they just haven't been very, very successful, and that's why we have hundreds of success stories to basically support our claims. And really, the goal of the program is to bring the body back into a state of better health, better balance, where weight loss becomes the natural side effect of improved health.
That's such a good point. Rachel, tell me about your efforts to lose weight over time. If you're like me, you probably tried a bunch of different things and you got discouraged.
That's true, and actually this was the most effortless program I've actually ever done. I have a good friend, coworker, Kurt White, who I actually saw the results on first. He came to work and over what I think is a short period of time lost quite a bit of weight and looked good. His skin looked great, and I had to ask him what was working for him.
What did you
and
do?
that ended up working for me too. So
we have a before and after picture that
Okay.
I think is pretty impressive. Look at this.
Yeah.
So how quickly did this happen for you?
Oh gosh, I lost 27 pounds, I want to say less than 40 days or so.
Thereabouts.
Yeah, and it was, and I feel great. I feel really good. This is the best I've felt in my whole life. Not only did I lose the weight, but also the emotional part of it. I was so emotionally imbalanced. I was dealing with hypoglycemia issues. I had sleep apnea. I don't have to have a CPAP machine anymore. That's a big deal.
Right. Yes, it's not just the weight, and it's not
Right.
just, I want my clothes to fit better, whatever. It really is about feeling more energetic, getting
feel
better
great.
sleep,
Yeah.
all that kind of stuff.
Right.
So what is it that you do to kind of uniquely tailor this program to individuals?
That's a great question. So we have a 5-step approach, and the first part, step 1, is alkalinizing the body and improving the pH balance. The second part is reducing inflammation. So many people are experiencing inflammation, which is the root of chronic diseases. And so we want to reduce that inflammation in their body, both cellularly and body-wide.
And we get that with eating sugar and other things we should not.
A lot of imbalances, blood sugar imbalances are one piece of that, but there's a lot of potential causes for inflammation. The third piece is detoxifying the body. So many people are unfortunately have a little bit of a toxic load, and until they get that toxic load released from their body, it's very hard to go into proper fat burning. The fourth step is to balance their blood sugar and also their hormones, and Rachel experienced that as she went through the program. And that's without medication.
Right.
And things just kind of came into balance.
How
Because
did you feel differently
Oh.
as a result?
Oh, as a result? Oh, goodness. I have endless energy. I wake up feeling great. And I do have to say, I mean, I go to work and I have to take a nap on my lunch hour. Not anymore. I don't have to do that. That's how I was chronically fatigued. And now I have clear thinking. I don't have, foggy brain syndrome. I guess that's part of it.
Right.
I had a lot of inflammation issues. I don't have that anymore because with that came a lot of joint pain. Very stiff in the morning. I could literally feel my immune system was under attack. And I don't have, those aren't my symptoms anymore.
I think you're speaking to a lot of people with those symptoms. So what did you do differently on this program? Why did this work where others didn't?
I think there's a lot of factors that come into play.
the customization is a big part of it, because each person is so unique. She mentioned her coworker, Kurt.
Yeah.
And the reality is they had 2 different programs.
Yeah.
So keeping it customized, because no 2 people look alike, think alike, or have the same metabolism. So why would we expect them to lose weight the same way? There's a lot of weight loss programs that are one size fits all, and I've never understood how that works. And Rachel knows, she's tried a number of those. And I'm not knocking anybody else's program, but at the end of the day, we really want to take a look at what makes that person's circumstances unique. Everyone has different stressors that disrupt their metabolism. And until you figure out what those underlying issues are, it's going to be a challenge. There's prepackaged foods, there's hormonal-based programs, there's shake-based programs, and all of them may help you lose weight, but it's hard to sustain that weight loss once you're done.
So you're talking about getting down to some of the emotional relationships we all have with food and stress and how those things interact.
Well, it's a great question. The reality is most people think they have an emotional relationship with, with these damaging foods because they crave them so badly because their energy tanks. So what happens is when your blood sugar is unstable, you're going to crave something that's going to help you give at least some temporary lift. We teach people how to go into a fat burning state that lasts for a lifetime, where they're actually now able to resource some energy stores that they were unable to access before, and that stabilizes their health and improves them across the board. We have some before and after photos,
there's
I think,
another one we're just about
Jeff.
to put up. Tell us
So
more.
Jeff,
He's a happy man.
Jeff, when he came to our office, he was really struggling. He was on a lot of medications. He didn't like the direction of his health. He's now lost 80 pounds. Now, just to be clear, he did not lose 80 pounds going through 40 days. But the tools that he learned at Skinny Seattle, he's continued to apply over and over again, and he's continuing to win. And that's what we see. Our clients see sustainable weight loss,
And that's
sustainable
what we want.
changes.
We don't want to lose and gain again. We want to change for life.
And Dr. Penn is really good at keeping in communication with everybody.
Which
you know,
is
he's in
important.
tight communication, always right there answering my emails. I can go in and, you know, I can go in and personally ask a question or get evaluated if I
Very
need to.
important. You have a special incentive that you want to
We
offer
do.
people.
We do, absolutely. So we know that fall's approaching, and we want to help people to avoid that winter weight gain cycle that so many people fall into. We want them to enjoy the time with their family and friends and social gatherings with confidence, feeling and looking their best. So right now we're offering our consultation and our body composition assessment for only $27. They get a chance to sit down with me and actually go through that process, which is normally a $99 value.
That's a great thing. Come in, just find out what is involved, and then see if you can go from there. Thank you so much. To get in contact with Skinny Seattle and take advantage of their special offer, please visit skinnyseattle.com. We've also put a link on New Day's website for you. Give it a try. We'll be right back.